teach you how to find 3 unsaturated $100,000 winning products for you 100% live. Let's go. Hey there and welcome to today's video. My name is Ricky Hayes, dropping more value on how you can start your own e-commerce business in 2019 from anywhere in the world. Okay guys, if you do like today's video, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, comment down below what other videos you like to see, as well as crush it to go on the chance to win a 30-minute call with me announced in the next video. So what is the criteria that we need to apply for these products? Okay, so number one, the method that we find for the product must be free. That's the title of the video. Method number two, it must be within 3 months. Method number three, it must also have a unique selling point or USP. Okay, the product must have a viral element. Okay, and that can come under many different interpretations, but usually a viral product is translated as a product that has a large audience of people that would be interested in buying that product that has a unique selling point. Okay, work hand in hand. The product must not be sold already heavily on Facebook. Okay, that's not unsaturated, that is saturated. So we're going to go into that. The product must be on AliExpress. Obviously, we need to find on AliExpress. There's plenty of ways of getting it, but we're going to be using AliExpress. The product must have a clear market to audience to market it on Facebook. Okay, so we can have a clear message and audience. So what I mean is that the product, it's really obvious how we can try and market it, so we can make the creative, so that we can make the ad copy, and we know who to market it to. The product needs to be able to be sold also at a 3x markup, right? With the expenses that we have nowadays of, you know, all your business expenses on top of the growing competition in this space, the product must also have preferably a 3x markup. That's including bulk orders. Some products are lower average order value, lower selling price, but have a higher average order value because they might buy 2, 3, or 4, depending on the item. And you must be able to brand the product. Okay, so you can see here I've got a very strict criteria. This is the criteria I use for all my other videos, but I decided today this is the criteria I'm going to be showing you how I actually do it live, because a lot of people ask me, you know, how I actually do this, and I'm going to be showing you how you can do it all for free with just a little bit of time and some simple tools. Okay, so let's get straight into how we're going to actually do this right now. All right, fabulous. So the tool I'm going to be using for this is Big Spy. There's plenty of free tools, plenty of free methods. In fact, I've got tons on my channel. I recommend checking out my playlist if you want other methods. But Big Spy is by far one of the quickest, easiest methods of doing it 100% for free that allows you to get really granular quite quick and easy. So what I did was website conversion, shop now, Shopify, because most dropshipping stores are Shopify, period. All countries, all creatives, all categories. Now, why I do all countries is because there's a lot of untapped products that have been marketed in different countries that may not have been seen much, okay? All right, and I do all creatives because images work extremely well. Now, we can see here we got from this simple filter search in the last 3 months, okay? Last 3 months, just to show you, that I've gotten 15,000 search results, 15,000. And you can see here we've got a number of products probably already seen. Okay, it's not hard to come across them. We've got tons upon tons of ideas. But a lot of these are very saturated. That's not the point of this video. That does not meet our criteria of being sold heavily on Facebook. Okay, it must be unsaturated. So we need to jump to about page 30 at least. And we're gonna go through this live and see what some products are that we're gonna find. Once I find one I like, I'm going to have a look on Facebook, just using a broad search term of that type of product and see if it's there, and then find on AliExpress. And then if it meets that criteria, we move on to the next step. So we've still got a number of saturated products here. These are not what I'm after. I'm going to skip another 10 pages. We've got over 100 pages, so I'm just going to be working, I don't know why it's increasing, but we're going to be working hard to see what we can try and find. So this here, that has a gun in it, so I'm not even going to take that seriously. So we're going to move past that. No. I'm seeing nothing here that is interesting me. Now, has it reset the... No, it hasn't. Good, just making sure. Okay. So at times, you can find them really quick and easy. At times, it can take a little bit of time to find some of these products. But once we find them, then we're pretty good to go. So if we have a look here, crazy deals. So what is this? So let me make sure my volume is muted, and let's play this. So, okay. Right. So I've actually seen a similar item to this, but this is definitely a great item that, like, for me, because I actually thread my screws, this is definitely a great item. I definitely like this. We can see that it'll be mainly men that will buy this as just an initial guess. It's got a 5-piece set. It's not an item I've seen much. It's been marketed in Brazil. Let's have a closer look at the store. Alright, so I'm not going to translate it. So we can see they put a bit of effort, quite a bit of effort into the description. Okay, they've definitely put quite a bit of effort into it, and obviously they've got their reviews. You can see that this is being marketed predominantly, I imagine, to a Brazilian audience, I would guess. Alright, and if we have a look here at SimilarWeb, okay, we can see they're doing 325,000 a month. Okay, now if we have scrolled down, we can actually see it's mostly to Brazil. Okay, so these people must be making some real money because this is an untapped country, and Brazil is actually do buy quite a bit online now. So you can see this is a great example. They'll be getting very cheap traffic. Whether it's qualified traffic or not, I'm not entirely sure. But this is definitely a winning product. So what do they call it? Let's go to the Facebook ad. So to show you how to do that, you actually have to click the little Facebook icon, and it'll take you to straight to the Facebook ad. Okay, so we can again see that they're doing a number of marketing of these, which is cool. Now we can see that it's had 4.5K shares, 800 comments. All right, this is definitely a winning product. Haven't seen it much. It's meeting my criteria. I'm liking where it's going. It can be a little bit slow in relation to this as well. So we've now got their creative, and you can also download this through Big Spy as well, and use it as reference. So we can definitely see that they're mainly marketing to these people, and people are seriously interested in this item. Very, very good item. Okay, we've got a great item. They've got a good thumbnail. All right, so this is why you have a look. This is their thumbnail. All right, and that is really helpful. So right now, I'm really liking where this is at. So if we now, what would we call this? Sorry, let's go back to the store. Sometimes, actually, let's try and translate it so that I know what it's in English, so I can do a. All right, screw extractor. How obvious. All right, so if we have a look here on AliExpress, it definitely will be on AliExpress. There we go. Okay. All right, so we've found it. We can see that these are costing a couple of bucks. Very cheap. Now I don't know what they're, so let's say $2 US. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry in this, but I reckon I'd be wanting to sell this as a $20 set. All right, so it definitely meets that criteria of a 3x markup. In fact, we've got a really good markup of this as a really good set. Let's go back to AliExpress. Now let's have a look. We can see that tons of these are sold already. So we've seen that, like, whether other people have drop shipped it in other countries or not, I haven't seen this much. People are, because a lot of people buy items from AliExpress. Russians, they very much like to buy from AliExpress. If we have a look when it loads, we're seeing a lot of people from around the world. Again, a lot of Russians especially buying these items. Go away. And we've got plenty of ideas. Okay, so we can see people from all around the world have purchased this item. All right, and we've seen it's had thousands. So people are really liking it. It's got a high amount of orders. All right, 10,000 orders with 5,000 reviews with a 4.8 rating. Okay, so we know it's a good product. It's a product people want, and we now know we've also found a product that meets that criteria. If we go back here, we need to know if we have a clear message. So this is definitely a clear message product. It's a need item. Okay, you know, I'd be marketing this basically just easily, like what they said, remove stuck, spent, rusty screws in 10 seconds. Easy item that a lot of people have. Okay, it's got that viral potential because a lot of people thread screws. Either they rust and just don't budge, or they accidentally thread them and they want to get them out. We've all sort of been there at some point in our life. So it's got a mass audience appeal. Now, in relation to the gender demographic, I would say this would be mainly men, as opposed to women. Now, if we have a look at the comments, we can sort of see that it is mostly men. We can see a number of women, of course. You're always going to get overlap, but we are mainly seeing men. Okay, so we know that this is mainly to men, and it's got viral potential. All right, and the last thing is, well, we know it's got 3x markup, and then we can brand the product. This is an easy product to brand. You could get this custom purchased, and literally on this type of case, get your brand name actually on it. And I'd be trying to really heavily brand it as a very unique item that you guys have created. All right, get it engraved on there, really give that upper class feel, and there you go, you've branded it. So that is the definition of branding, and you can make a funnel around this or a one product store around this, and it would likely do very, very well. Now, what I should also add is, now that I've found this product, one thing I've been getting as a bit of feedback that I'm curious on is, would people like me to do a live case study of me going step by step how to, well, like let's say for instance, found these product, make a store, teach you how I made the store, step by step, completely live, and then market it on Facebook and then see the results. I cannot guarantee that everything's going to work straight away, but we're gonna see, using my strategy, if I can actually market these products. Okay, so let me know down below if you want to see a video like that in the comments, because I'm curious if people do, because I do actually want to do one to show people a bit more of the process and the thought process, because I reckon that would add a lot of value. So that's one product. Okay, so this is one product right here. You can see how it didn't take me long to find it, and now I've been able to justify it. Now, funnily enough, what is this item? Private hot spring spa. No, I'm not marketing that. Let's just go to the next page. We're about page 50, so we're going to start seeing less saturated items. Okay. Bruce Lee. Anyway, so no. We're not seeing anything. Okay, so this here. Alright, so a name necklace. Let's have a look. Alright, so these are definitely great items. However, these can be hard to find on AliExpress. If we have a look here though, and let's see if they are. No, so this looks like a proper brand store, so we're not actually going to market that one. Okay, so, but you can find, just for reference, print on demand. Hey, sorry about that. I had a technical issue, so I've had to re-record a little bit of this. But anyway, so I changed this to United States in this case. Just add a little bit more of a criteria to narrow it down a little bit. And I went to, what page am I on? I was just scrolling through. 22 I was on. And we can see here I've got this item that really interests me. Let's have a look. Okay, so we can see that this is an item that has a lot of potential. Okay, we can see that it's fitting an entire gender. Okay, so it's got a lot of viral potential. Got a great video. Just be careful of making sure I would blur out the Pepsi part in it, just to be safe. You just don't want that in your videos. This was found it's in the last 3 months. My mouse is not working. Okay, in the last 3 months. Okay, it has a unique selling point. All right, and I don't know what is with my mouse right now. This is weird. It's got a unique selling point as well, that obviously is helping women to live their daily lives comfortably, as well as it has, which means it has a viral element. Okay, because every woman has a pair of breasts, and you know, women go through a lot of bras, and obviously they don't want to injure themselves. So whether they're, you know, just going to work, gym, for a jog, run, whatever the occasion, okay, this item suits, and it can really help them to wear different types of fashion items, which is absolutely perfect. Please keep in mind, I would test this item to make sure that it's not going to cause any injuries to a woman. 1, because you don't want to injure another human being. 2, you don't want to get sued. So the product can be found on AliExpress. I had found it. I literally had typed in this from a copy and paste from the actual ad. All right, so I just copied that, and we can see that they're selling it for $14.95. So it meets the criteria. of that the item costs, let's say $3. I'd be going the more expensive. This is the better one, so $3. All right, so we've definitely got a good margin on this product. All right, and women are likely to buy 2 or more. Reason I say that is, you know, a woman might do a workout and then they might change so that then when they go out for dinner or whatever, they have a change. Okay, so they might buy 2 or 3 of these, but I suspect a lot of women would buy multiple. If we have a look at the actual ad itself, we can see that it has good feedback. All right, women are quite interested in this item. All right, it's got good feedback. When I like to look at these items, I like to make sure that it doesn't have any negative reviews, because otherwise that can seriously hurt you. All right, so that's just my gut feeling. If you want to see me make a whole store, throw this up on Facebook, test and see the results as an ongoing sort of case study, give me a bell. All right, now obviously this video will make it somewhat more saturated, but doesn't matter. I want to go through one of those if people are interested. So make sure you comment that down below if you want a video like that. All right, now let's go into the last product. I had found a product, but we'll just find another one. That's fine. There's plenty out there. I'm going to track this so I can find where it's at. Now, I don't know what's with my mouse, so I apologize. All right, let's keep going. No, what's this? No. What I'm trying to teach you is the methodology behind this, so that you can go out and do it yourself quite comfortably. Now, print on demand works well, but we don't necessarily do... Nah, not doing that. Not doing shoes, clothes, or anything like that. Clothing, I should be honest, that clothing is obviously one of the best niches to go into, as you can sort of see. However, it's also one of the most dangerous, because you need to have high quality products that aren't going to be crap and piss people off. Okay, so we've seen that's definitely a winning item. However, we've seen that a lot, so we're not marketing that. We're looking for unsaturated products that meet our explicit criteria, to make sure that we have the highest chance of, as seen on Shark Tank. Okay, this must be an interesting one. That's a cool way of doing it. Let's keep going. All right, so we're not seeing much. All right, again, I'm not going to ever promote selling copyrighted items. You should never ever do that, because it's just not the right way to run a business, in my opinion, and it can obviously get you sued. So we're not really finding much right now. We're not having much luck. So let's go. Sometimes this can happen, and this is why I'm doing it live, so I can teach you. Let's go all countries again, and let's change it. I wish you could sort of change the page at the top. So let's go to page 30 in this case. Back to page 30, and we'll just go through it manually. Okay, and see if we can find something. Okay, so I haven't seen this. Protect your knees from serious injury. Now we can see that likely cash on delivery nationwide. Let's have a closer look. These ones that's knee-related items are definitely popular. I've actually just sort of injured my knees stupidly from gym, because I don't know clearly crap about gym. Now, the images are way too small. But anyway, this is a different derivative of the same type of very popular item. And so that is great. This is awesome. I really like this. You've probably all seen the one that sits behind the knee. This one is more like a piece of fabric in that, and it has a very similar result. So we can ride the trend with a slightly different product that works in very fundamentally same result, but in a different way. This is fantastic. I love these types of items where we know we've got a proven winning product, but with a proven winning sort of type of product, but a different product in that field, which means we've got a lot of opportunity, because we already know that people are very passionate about this. We know we've got a large audience, but we've got a new to market product. Okay, and if you have it's like a lot of the things nowadays that the products are just using what's already there, but making it a little bit better in a different way, and you've got a new to market product. This is absolutely amazing product. I would seriously recommend, just based on what I'm seeing here. Let's play the video. Okay, so it's easy to wear. Protect your knees, works in any situation. All right, you can see that people are using it for their squatting. I need one. I need one. My knees, seriously, I've had to see a physio. So, so you can see this is definitely, we can see the type of audience straight away from the video. The video is illustrating who this would be for. People in gym, going to workouts, fitness, outdoors. This would also translate quite well for older individuals that would just have knee problems from cartilage disappearing. You know, this would work very, very well for athletes, okay? You know, it's very common for athletes to get knee reconstructions. So this is definitely a viral item. No one likes to get a knee reconstruction. So if we have a look here, we can see we've got a good description. You can use this as your reference, okay? So again, copy, paste, make it unique, all right? Saves you some time. Make sure your images are not tiny, please, as well. That does make quite a difference. The people we can market it to would be male or female. This is an unisex related item, but just market it again to people into gym, fitness, workouts, outdoors, athletes, okay, the Olympics as an example. All right, these are all fantastic interest. I'm pretty confident in saying that a lot of elderly people would buy these items too, because as I said, their joints become a lot more brittle as they become older. So things like this can really help them with just going for a walk. All right, so if I don't know what the profit margins are, but let's have a look. Knee brace compression sleeve and see if we can find it on AliExpress. 100% confident we can. Might just see a number of different derivatives. Yes, we are. So see how we've got these. We've seen this one. I'm pretty sure that, sorry. I'm just trying to find. Pretty sure this is that it. I think that's it. That's it. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Or see, we've got the image from there. Quality image as well. That's a nice image. So this is a cheaper version. But that look. If you want to use the creative, this is an interesting one. Let me have a look at both of them. So this is where the person's got the images from, just pulled straight from AliExpress pretty much, which is fine. And let's have a look at the other one. So, okay, so these are a number of, so this looks like a more higher quality one. So you can use the same creative, but this is probably to be higher quality. This one has a higher star review with more reviews. Okay, so I'd be using some of these images for that. But this, I would actually be wanting to, especially with relating to health and that, I'm more than happy to get the more expensive one so that I can make sure that it's a more quality item. All right, and then I just use my private supply to source like 100 of them or whatever. Anyway, so definitely, let's say that's $6. What's the person selling it for? Can't fully tell. I'm sorry, whatever that is. But again, I'd be selling this for at least 20 bucks. I'd probably sell this for $24.99. All right, so I reckon I could get this quite comfortably for $24.99. And it's likely that people are only going to buy one pair. I'll be wanting to improve what they've done here. How they have their landing page is not very nice, but I'd be definitely improving on what they have. And we would go from there, okay? So this is definitely meets my criteria that we have here. And by branding it would, again, just be basically like a funnel. In this case, we wouldn't really need a box. We just need some custom bags that we just have in it with like some cards and stuff. All right, and that would come down the line. But definitely can be branded. These types of items are perfect for branding. Really, really good with really easy to upsell other items with it too, generally, in terms of other fitness-related items. So tell me down below if you want a bit of a video on this one as well. Also, I should add, which one would you like? Personally, I'm interested in either this knee brace or the women's bra item. They feel even more viral potential to me, okay, because they're all like the items centered around someone's body always relate to everyone because everyone has the same body parts. So those are the two items. Tell me which one if you guys want videos on that and which one, and I'll make a decision from there. And then if we get enough, okay, I want to see 50 comments of this before I would justify doing like a day-to-day type video on this. and we'll go from there. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. Sorry, I forgot one criteria in this, and that was just having a look on Facebook for this item. We can see we've got one person doing well right now with this type of item. Okay, where they're starting to scale it up. Different type. Is this type? Yeah, okay. So we can see that, again, different, slightly different type. Okay, and they've got a different creative for it as well. So we know that this is a needed item, but we've got a new to market type of item. So when I see this, it means that I define it as unsaturated because it's not hugely seen, this specific one, but we already know that it's already in a winning audience. Okay, so sorry for not including that. I just got distracted. And that concludes today's video on how to find 3 unsaturated $100,000 products for free, completely live. Alright guys, I make many mistakes, but you can see how I've been able to find it just using some simple tools, methods, and understanding of the market. Not hard. Congratulations to today's winner, Ryad K. I'm not going to try. I'm sorry, English. If you did enjoy today's video as well, make sure that you subscribe for more videos. Make sure you hit that like button and also comment down below. Crush it to go on the chance to win a 30-minute call. Also comment down below as well if you want the case study. I want to get a good amount of comments on that before I justify spending the time to do that. So make sure you comment that. I'm either wanting to do the bra or the knee brace. Okay, it'll be very good. As well as that, here's just my general links as well. Just check them out just to help you out. Okay, guys. What I'm trying to show you is just how easy it is to find winning products, how easy it is to do it yourself. If we go ahead with the case study, I'll be teaching you how I make creative, how I make the ad copy, who I market it to, more about the strategy, see if we get sales, look at the data, understand the data, and work from there. Okay, guys, so I hope this has been helpful for you today. I hope you have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.